welcome. It's fun for the freebies. It's fun for the freebies. Okay, let me move the camera just a tad bit. Okay, I think you can see me. How y'all doing? I told y'all I'm gonna be consistent Tuesday and Thursday. And I'm trying to give y'all some more videos or some more shorts. So, welcome to Fun Food and Freebies. I'm glad that y'all can join me. I'm doing my YouTube thing. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for liking. But my name is Brutta, and this is Fun Food and Freebies, where I come on Tuesdays and Thursdays just to give y'all a little something free or low cost that you might not know about that pertains to fun, some food, or a freebie. So it kind of goes within that category. So I'm trying to be consistent with this going. I keep wanting to say go live. I can't go live yet. I think I can go live if I had this YouTube on my iPad, but I'm not doing all that right now until I figure this out. And I wasn't an Apple girl, so I gotta get used to using an Apple computer. Yeah, so I got a MacBook and I don't know how to use it. I really don't. I'm like, why did you get this computer and you don't know how to use it? You know what? The library has free classes so you can learn how to use it. So I need to take a free class on Spanish and how to use my freaking computer because I don't really know how. But I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all something free or low cost that you might not know about. But y'all probably know about this. Kinda. It's on the cusp of where you work. You might not even know about free things that are available to you at your job, where you work. I think I've kind of talked about it as it relates to healthcare, as it relates to free gym membership, free bike or something like that. Free t-shirts that your job may give you, free jackets, free blankets. And I'm naming all of these because these are the things that I've gotten from my job. My job has given us umbrellas. They have given us so many cups. They have given us so much stuff. So I'm going to show you some of the things that they give us. Lunch kits. They've given us so much. But I no longer work. I don't know. Maybe some of you are new, but I retired. So I retired from 30 years of being a police/911 dispatcher, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all some of these free things that I've gotten from my freaking job. Majority of these are cups. I don't know why. Everybody fascinated with cups. I've gotten so many cups. I got so many more cups. I have so many t-shirts. I got to go through all of this stuff. So I'm trying to clear out the clutter. I got a lot of clutter. I've been here 55 years on this earth. So I've accumulated a lot of freaking stuff. A lot of stuff. And it's cluttering my mind. It's cluttering my whole entire being with how much stuff I have. And it's funny how I told my mother that she was a hoarder, and now I see myself going that route. But I'm not. I'm not gonna speak that because we still gonna work on it. I've been purging, getting stuff out. I still have a whole room full of all kinds of stuff that I really just need to woosah and clean it out and just do it. One of my friends, she was like, girl, you better just throw the stuff away. And I'm just like, it's going to the landfill. No, I just can't throw it away. I have to give it away or something. Like, I have to have a garage sale. I have to have somebody come pick it up. I got all kinds of stuff. I just need somebody to just come and pick it up. As soon as hey, take this box. take this bag, take these things. But I also want to give to homeless people, especially women, so I have some ideas on what I should do with a lot of stuff that I do have. I want to give it to somebody. The people need this stuff. It's not all junk. Not all of it. Anyway, I like to tell y'all that my 30 years with the police department slash 911 was very, very stressful. And I'm glad I was able to leave, because I stayed there for 30 years. I remember my kids, they're adults, both of them. They're two girls. They're both adults. And they were like, why you stayed on that job so long? We been gone. They've been gone for about maybe 6-ish years. So I've been kind of by myself all these years. And my youngest especially, these millennials will be like, I don't know why you still on a job. Like, who does that? And you don't like it and you stay there. It's not that I didn't like it. I just think that it was highly stressful. We work 16-hour days, okay? 2 and 3 times a week, okay? Some of that was by choice, but some of that was because we were considered drafted. Yes, they had a term called draft. You are drafted. You have to stay to work. And then the union stepped in, so I've been working probably 16 hours for years. But the union stepped in and they were like, y'all shouldn't be working 16 hours. Y'all should just be working 12. It took them 20-something years to tell us that we shouldn't be working 16 hours. We need to be working 12 instead of 16. Like, what? Seriously? And you know what people tend to do? They tend to, like, put their little 2 cents in. That's against the law. You should have went and filed a, I guess, I don't know. What is it called? filed a claim, went to the EEOC, talked to the labor board. What should I have done? What should I have done? Working at a job where I'm getting paid with benefits. Oh, I should have filed a complaint. And then what? Like, it's gonna be on my record. They gonna have retaliation against me. Like, really? It's not that easy just to file a lawsuit. Why I couldn't think of that word? Like, really? Yeah, it's not that easy to file a lawsuit when you're working at a job and you want them to continue to pay you and continue your employment, and you complaining about everything. Like, really? I don't think it's that easy. And it's not that easy to file a complaint against the freaking city. Like, what kind of money you think people have? Like, no one's gonna pick that up. No, they're gonna be like, well, you're emergency personnel, ma'am. You knew what you were signing up for, because it says it in your employment record. It asks you, can you work more than 8 hours? Because you might be staying over to work additional time because they don't have anyone to replace you. It's an emergency center. Okay. Anyway, let me show you some of these freebies. It's not that much. I'm always like, okay, so I guess let me try to explain how 911 works. Okay, some agencies have 911 combined with police and the fire department, okay? But the city of Houston does not. They separate it. All 3 of us are separate. One, HFD, which is Houston Fire Department, they get paid. Dispatchers get paid by HFD, okay? 911, they get paid by 911. And then police dispatchers get paid by police. So all 3 of those tiers get paid by 911, which is 911 is the 911 Central. So when you look at your phone bill, your cell phone bill, majority of people have a cell phone bill. You look at the cell phone bill, 911. Taxes are taken out. That money is grouped together and dispersed to all three agencies because all three agencies have dispatchers. I know, confusing. So confusing. We have different supervisors. We answer to different people. Yes, it's a little segregated too. It's a little segregated, just so you know. Yeah. Um some agencies, our agency, I'm just gonna concentrate on our agency, which is the city of Houston. They are separated. Okay. So 911 says, do you need police, fire, or ambulance? That's what 911 says. Sometimes that's all they say. Some people have training to go on and answer the question of, if you need police, do you need police? They'll stay on the phone with you and start taking the information as a police dispatcher. Or they don't call them dispatchers, they call them call takers. Okay. So the 911 operator, do you need police, fire, ambulance? 911. Okay. If you need police, that operator, if they are trained, they will take the information and say to you, you need police? They start taking the information. Why do you need the police? If you need fire or ambulance, the call is transferred to HFD dispatchers. Okay. That HFD dispatcher is trained to do CPR, trained to give you first aid information, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So those are three entities. So if you saw my video, I did a video on dispatchers are predominantly always hiring. They have a high turnover. Okay. So they are always hiring. The names that you should look for if you want a job as a police dispatcher, as a 911 dispatcher, as a fire department dispatcher, you should always look up police telecommunicator, police public service operator, or fire department call taker, police call taker, 911 call taker. So they're known as call takers, dispatchers, police telecommunicators. Did I say that already? Okay. So, or public service operators. So there's so many terms that they are known for. And one term is really not dispatcher. A lot of times we call ourselves dispatchers. Police call them dispatchers. Everybody else, they're called call takers. Yeah. Fire department has dispatchers as well. So I guess 911 call taker would be the appropriate term. But call taker are people who take the call. Dispatcher disperse the call. They disperse the information. So I was a call taker for a few years, and then I became a dispatcher. So I'm a police dispatcher under the 911 umbrella. Okay, did that make sense? I hope so. If it didn't, let me know in the comments. If you're confused, I'm sorry. But that is how it goes. So being that I was also, when you're a call taker for the fire department and the police department, you still fall up under that umbrella. Like I said, 911 umbrella. So that money is distributed to the different departments. Okay. HFD is a department. HFD, Houston Fire Department, is a department. 911 is a department. And police department. Police is a department. So that money is trickled down and then they pay us. Okay. But we're still considered 911 operators. All right. Hope that makes sense. I hope I wasn't redundant and repeating it over and over. Okay. So I said that to say a lot of times we get free stuff. And because I work for the police department under 911, I would get free things from police officers, my supervisors. Some of them are civilian and some of them are officers slash sergeants. Okay. So that's how the tier went as it relates to supervisor. We have civilian supervisors and they also have sergeants. So police officer, sergeant, next tier. Next tier, lieutenant. Okay, so that's how the ranking goes. So lieutenant would be over a shift. So I was on night shift. I had a shift lieutenant. That was my supervisor after the sergeants and the civilian supervisors. Okay, so you know the tier. So we would get items, free items from police officers when, hey, it's your birthday. They want to be nice because they don't want calls. Uh, and that's another thing. Dispatchers give the information to the officer. We tell the officer where to go. That's what dispatchers, police dispatchers do. So that's what I did. I would be, if you've ever watched Cops, you hear the dispatcher talking to the officer, okay, via the radio. They call it a radio. It's right here on his shoulder, majority of the time, or on his hip. It's a radio. He talks on the radio. He's talking to me. He's asking me questions. What does the call say? So we look at the computer. What does the call say? The call says, da 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 da. It said this address. This is the apartment. No one's answering the door. He'll get back on the radio and he'll say, no one's answering the door. Can you do a call back? Can you call them back? Okay. So we determine where the officers go. We look at the computer. We look at the officer. Oh, that officer is out to lunch. Okay. Unless it's an emergency call, I'm going to let him go eat. Okay. If it's a loud noise, okay, he's going to take that loud noise when he finish eating. Okay. So we determine a lot of what an officer does, and we are civilians. Okay. Civilians are telling officers what to do. Officers don't like that though. They don't like that. So they try to get out of calls. So they will bring you something. Sometimes might bring you some food. You might have a work husband. Y'all heard of work husbands? You might have a work husband, a work wife. Yeah. hmm So we would receive items from officers. So this, let me see. This is a cup. I'm going to try to show my name. I was known as Fee. Can you see it? Let me see. Let me go this way. I don't want to I don't want you to know my name. I was known as Fee. That was my name. Fee. See? Houston Police. And that's the dispatcher symbol in the middle. Okay? It says dispatch. So we would receive cups from police. Actually, these my sergeants and supervisors would give us these. They would give us bags. I have duffel bags. They gave us umbrellas, blankets, all kinds of stuff. And this is 911. I blinged it out so that I could tell that this was mine. So I bought this little bling tape from Amazon, and I blinged it. Everybody was like, why your cup look different? Cause I'm fancy. You see, I didn't bling this. This can't bling. But I blinged it out myself. And everybody was all shocked. Okay, so now I put this in the dishwasher. I have no idea why I did that. So you will see this on my top shelf. But this is 911. They gave us this. So yeah, I messed it up and by putting it in the dishwasher. Yeah, I know. I may not have put this in the dishwasher. I probably had a kid do this. Location. I like what it says on here. It says send fire, location, quick thinking, calm hero, multitasking, indeed, crime, you, medical, I don't know, and help 911. So as you can see, um, we so it's always known that you should probably color. That would be helpful for you. Um, and I don't know where my coloring book, but they gave us a coloring book. And here is a pencil sharpener. Yep. So little things like that, right? This is another cup. Okay, this is an old cup. Let me show you this one. Look at that. Now, this was real old. And I put my name on this one. I put my name on this. It's so old. I be god dog. It is so old. I put my initials on here. But yeah, this is a very old cup. I think this was probably one of my first cups. But yeah, that's a good cup. And then there's a department crisis called diversion. They help, I blame this one too, as you can see. But they help with the mentally ill people in crisis. They try to take the call and help out with actually sending a crisis intervention team, because that became a real big thing lately. So City of Houston have a real good program where they help people in crisis who have mental, just having a hard time in life. So they have a crisis team. They get on the phone with them. They gave us a cup as well. So this is one of their cups that I blinged out. But yeah, it's a little small cup. And then an officer gave a couple of us these cups. Never forget the difference you made. I like that. So as you can see, some of this stuff I haven't even used, right? Bad. Okay, so here is one of the lunch bags. They give us lunch bags all the time, too. This one of the lunch bags. I put my name on it because everyone has one of these. The same color and everything, not a different color. At this time, it wasn't a different color. Another one they may give you next year might be different. A different color. And this one came with a little, what do you call that? The little shaker thing. Yeah. And it has 911. It has the headset. So these are some of the things. It's empty, the rest of it. But I just have that in here. This is a different style of a lunch bag, right? But yeah, so that came with it. I think you can probably put this as a cup. Pour the water in there or whatever. That's cute. They give us all kinds of stuff all the time. So that's one way you can obtain freebies. It's from your job. I love like showcasing some of this stuff. I have so much stuff that they've given me over the years. So yeah. But thank y'all for joining me. I'm not gonna hold you. I hope that made sense. I hope you understood a lot. Because I just love talking about a lot of free stuff that you are able to obtain, just because, freebies are everywhere. I enjoy freebies, but I also enjoy food, and I just enjoy fun stuff. So I know I may not look 55. But I be going to the senior stuff now. I was like, man, I missed out on the freaking rodeo, though. Man, that one filled up quick. They had free tickets to the rodeo. So I missed out on that one. I was like, dang. So I'm on the wait list. It's like 20 people. Everybody want to go. Everybody want to go to the rodeo. I've been to the rodeo, though. So I'm really blessed that I've been to the rodeo. And that's all I wanted to tell y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have any questions. I hope you if you just want to ask me anything about 911 police dispatch. Yeah. So that was fun times. But anyway, I thank y'all for joining me. Okay, bye.